The address from a gentleman whom we always like to hear from, the Honorable Attorney General, Mr. Palitha Franando, President's Council.
President of the Bar Association of Sri Lanka, Honorable Solicitor General, Deputy President, Secretary of the Bar Association, members of the newly elected Council, ladies and gentlemen. As I stand here today to induct the President of the Bar Association, my memory goes down about 40 years backwards. When both Upul and I travelled in the same school bus, I from Ratmalan and he from Dehiwala up to Royal College, we would never have dreamt even in the wildest of our dreams that someday I as Attorney General would induct Upul as the President of the Bar Association of Sri Lanka. And today I have got that wonderful opportunity. My schoolmate with whom I had a lot of connections, with whom I have played together, and today he is the leader of the unofficial bar, and I happen to be the leader of the official bar. I think this is an occasion for us to rejoice. This is an occasion on which we should make resolutions about the future, and doing so it is absolutely necessary we take stock of what had happened in the past. We belong to an extremely noble profession, there is no doubt about it. But one of the allegations that has been made against us is that there are declining standards, and that is not confined to the legal profession but to all professions. As members of the Bar Association, I think it is your duty to give the lead and see that if standards are declining, that all efforts be made to improve standards right from the bottom. I have no doubt that my good friend Mr. Upul Jayasuriya is well equipped to make that contribution, and that he would take the lead and make all endeavors and efforts to see that during his tenure of office, everything possible is done to increase and raise the standards of the legal profession. Ladies and gentlemen, as all of us are aware, ours is a professional organization. And when we are members of a professional organization, it is absolutely necessary that we have absolute solidarity. If there is division amongst us on whatever ground, I think that would never serve well and would never help us to perform our duties as a professional body. One of the greatest presidents of the United States of America once said, "Let's cement whatever binds us and surmount whatever divides us." I think that is something that we should take note of as we commence a new year as members of the Bar Association. We should all forget whatever differences we have. We should all stand in solidarity, and we should have one thing in mind, that as Ajit very correctly stated, that our duty is owed not only to the members of the profession, but our duty is owed to a large number of members of the general public who look up to the members of the legal profession as a recognized, established, and leading body which has always led the way in order to direct them in the correct path. Once Lord Denin had said that members of the bar have a duty towards their clients. Members of the bar have a duty towards court. But the foremost duty is the duty that they have to their own conscience. You should be true to your conscience when you perform your duty. I think that is something that we should take note of seriously and see that we do whatever possible according to the dictates of our conscience. If our conscience is pricked or hurt as a result of whatever we do, I think that is something that we should avoid doing. As leaders of the bar, and you have a wonderful set of executive members, most of them are my personal friends, some of them are my students, and I'm delighted to tell you that I have full confidence that the Bar Association of Sri Lanka is in very safe hands, and that they will guide you towards what you expect and towards achieving your goals. In doing so, I think the members of the official bar too have a role to play. I, as Attorney General, I will always stand by you. I will always stand according to the dictates of my conscience and see what I could do to help the members of the bar. I think when you felicitated me several years ago, I'm delighted to say that I apparently had been the first Attorney General to be felicitated by the bar, maybe because I was your friend. I must tell you and I assure you, I made this statement when I assumed duties. So long as I am the Attorney General, even the most junior member of the bar could come and meet me whenever I'm free. I always was of the opinion that if a junior member, it was thought that only the senior members could meet the Attorney General, but when I was felicitated by you, I stated that if a junior member of the bar is entitled to appear before the Supreme Court, there's no reason why he should not be given the opportunity of meeting the Attorney General, and I stood by my word. I've always met you whenever possible, whenever I was free, and I assure you of that in future as well. All of you present here today have a duty to perform towards the general public of this country. The general public will look towards you as persons who should guide them. When they come to you with a grievance, I think you have a duty to perform beyond the duty of an attorney at law or beyond the relationship that you have with a person as an attorney at law. Therefore, I would assure you of my support. I would also tell you that in the days to come, whatever obstacle we meet, let's all face it with solidarity. Once a statement was made to Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. They said, of course, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said, it is a very famous statement. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said, an allegation is made against me that my thinking is biased towards India. I cannot help it. India is my life and blood, he said. That is a very famous statement which is accepted. Therefore, all of us stand together, all of us have a duty to perform, and let's perform that duty to the best of our ability. Let's ensure that the members of the bar will never face the allegation that they have failed in their duty towards the general public of this country. So having said that and assuring you of all my support as the Attorney General of this country, assuring Upul my support as his friend and also as a very close associate and as President of the Bar Association, and wishing all you members of the Bar Association and the members of the legal profession all the very best in the days to come, I shall conclude. Thank you very much.